Afternoon intuitives, or evening, I should say. It's a little later in the day than I thought I'd be getting on here after my string of 4 double shifts in a row. But this being my only day off, I wanted to take the time to make a video, and hopefully I'll be, doing at least 2, maybe 3 a week. I wanted to share a little more INFJ poetry with you, and this one is called Perseverance, and I just recently wrote it. So, don't be too harsh. I'm no Chaucer. I've already admitted that. I'm just some hack who thinks he can write rhyming couplets that, sound not terrible at best. So, Perseverance. Walking along a razor's edge, wondering if I will soon be pushed off the ledge. My will is strong, my cause is just. Find the will to press on I must. O Goddess Diana, come to me. Give me sight into the future. Oh let a joyous future be. Let me see. After all I've endured and saw, let me break the good old boy's privileged wall. The darkest days will soon be past, for the goddess has returned at last. The old boys will make a last stand, but soon their precious clubhouse will be reduced to sand. And obviously, I wrote that in reflection to everything going on with my civil case and everything I endured with the bullying and hazing and the toll it's taken on me. Things I've witnessed happen to other people, and things I've heard about happen to other people that was before my time. And I just want it all out in the open. It's sort of my plea to the goddess Diana, my principal deity in my craft, my witchcraft, the mother goddess, that she shine a little light on one of her few sons, because there's not very many male witches, and even less so if you say those that are devoted to the goddess Diana. But that's my principal goddess, asking for her help, give me the strength to fight on. My cause is good. It interlinks in different ways with different movements going on, like ending double standards, feminism, ending bullying and hazing, obviously, ending sexism, racism, misogyny, just ending poor treatment of people for basically not fitting into this like narrow box that the old boys club or the good old boys club, whichever one you want to call it, means the same thing, believes that certain professions, that's a box you're supposed to fit in, and that putting up with such treatment like bullying and hazing is ritualistic, it's tradition, and it's just something you're supposed to endure and never talk about. And if you talk about it, you will face retaliation. They treat you like the criminal. That's the best part in all this. So there is, organizations, sometimes when you are brave enough, and it is terrifying, especially to go on the news. And once again, I spoke about various people who've inspired me, and I truly admit that without their example, while I probably would have spoken out about what happened to me, I wouldn't have had the courage to go on the news. But, more to it is that it's terrifying if you've ever been in a situation like this where you go public about something that people want to sweep under the rug, and you could very likely, you or others could possibly face retaliation. It's a terrifying prospect. I mean, the cost is heavy, but the cause is just, and you have to think about more than just yourself. I've said it in other videos. If you've gone through anything like I have or worse, you don't want it to happen to somebody else, and you have to always keep that in mind. Things don't change if nobody talks about it. That's with anything. Things will not change if somebody or multiple people don't talk about it. and that's just what's been on my mind the past few days. I plan to share a poetry video, hopefully once a week. So this one's already a little long for a poetry video. I don't want to turn it into me pontificating about something. So I'm going to thank you if you took the time to listen to my poem and not laugh at me. And always for tuning in. Remember, never sell out your integrity. Stand up. Do the right thing. Call out narcissists. Protect, well, anyone who needs it, but especially your fellow empaths, because we tend to be taken advantage of more than the general population. And be brave and have tenacity, and hopefully things will work out. I'll keep you informed on my end. Anybody wants to share in the comments something they're going through and get other INFJs and ENFJs opinions on it, welcome to do that. You have my email address if you want to communicate with me privately. See you next time, hopefully in 2 days.